Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out The Who, My Generation. I believe this is off their debut studio album with the same title. And I came to this song because I was reacting to another song on Patreon that had like a mini bass solo. And I was asking for suggestions for other songs that had bass solos because at least the music I've been reacting to doesn't have too many bass solos. And apparently this one does. I know John Entwistle is the bass player here. He passed away in 2002, I believe. I don't know too much about him. I listened to Roger Daltrey's book. I listened to Pete Townsend's book earlier this year, and of course, they talk a little bit about him and other artists or other bass players I've seen in interviews often state John Entwistle as their kind of inspiration to start playing bass. Same for drummers with Keith Moon. So yeah, very influential band, huh? All right, let's go. Oh.
People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful. Talking about my generation, I hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation, this is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. I'm just talking about my generation. My generation. This is my generation, baby.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm trying to cause a big sensation. Just talking about my generation. This is my generation. This is my generation, baby. My generation. People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we could get around.
Hey.
Things they do look awful cold. My generation, I hope I die before I get old. My generation, this is my generation, baby. My generation.
Fire. Yeah, man, that is an awesome song. And the bass, which was kind of what I was being led to here, asking for more suggestions. Fantastic bass playing. And I wouldn't say is necessarily like a solo, like in a traditional, like you get a guitar or drum solo, but it's more like the bass is being played like a lead instrument. There's like, ugh, yeah, that is fire. The drumming though, whew. I mean, I only know a little bit about the Who. because of reading the books, listening to some music, seeing Pete Townsend destroy guitar. They kind of known for destroying instruments, but not only in the literal sense of smashing it on the ground, but also just playing it like lunatics. 'Cause, yeah, it is just they're destroying it in every sense of the word, right? It's just amazing, the pace, the intensity of the music is just, yeah, really cool. And I know this isn't the official video, but kind of getting this picture of a little bit of that generation of the '60s. I mean, there were other things going on too, I imagine. I would have fit right in. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's I could have they could have placed me from the '90s into that one. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Awesome. I love Roger's delivery here with the stutter almost, and it works so well with the fade away line. That's the best one there. But he does it in more lines. It's almost like when you're young, and I still have that. I'm not I'm not old. I'm not very young, but trying to get your thoughts on it. I want to say something here. Listen to me, please. And you start. I stumble over my words still to this day, especially when you get excited about something, you want to get it out. And yeah, very relatable there. And talking about my generation, I mean, it doesn't isn't that like a cyclical thing? The older generation talks about the new generation talks about the old generation, and you see it happening all the time. And then the generation that was talked about starts to talk about the next one, and the next one, and there you go. It keeps on going, it seems. But I like the line, the "Why don't you all fade away?" Like, why don't you all? And I was expecting something else. Maybe it's just my mind. I don't know what was. What did you expect the first time you heard this? Because perhaps hearing that in the '60s doesn't lead to the same conclusion like it does now. Now it was like, f off. Why don't you f off? Perhaps in the UK that was already a phrase back then. I don't know. When did that start? I don't know. But when I hear it in my head, it's usually Brian Cox saying it, from Succession, the actor. He does it so good. If I ever meet him, please tell me to F off. And perhaps Gordon Ramsay too. The way they say it, it hits different. So I was expecting that, but it was, "Why don't you all fade away?" And the other line was, "I hope I die before I get old." Of course, they're at least Keith Moon and John Entwistle aren't here anymore, but Roger Daltrey and Pete are still going, still making music and performing. But it's more like in the spirit, the emotional wave. I hope I don't become this cynical guy, talking about my generation. I hope I go before I turn into that type of thing. I think that's what he means. Yeah, come on. The pace it is.
Just because we get around.
Oh, the hand clapping is nice too. Kind of gives you a rhythm to go along with.
My generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation. Things they do look awful. Talking about my generation. I hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation. This is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away?
That's so good.
Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation.
Yeah. I'm just doing my thing, I'm just trying to we're just trying to live our lives. We're not doing this to cause anything. Maybe some do, some don't. But yeah, just let us live our lives, and of course, the newer generation often feels misunderstood. That happens when you're young. Of course, you feel like they're not listening. And of course, there's exceptions. Some people listen to the older generation. Some from the older generation listen to the new one, and we learn from each other. But the louder majority, perhaps doesn't. Fantastic tune. definitely going on the playlist. If you have any other suggestions for The Who, let me know. And any other songs that have great bass playing or bass solos, let me know. See you there. Goodbye.